Hello. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm drinking champagne. I'm not drinking coffee this morning. With the holidays and everything, and I have this most beautiful glass that I'll show you when I get down that Zamara gave me. And it says, "You're our it girl." It says, "Happy birthday to the birthday diva." Now, why would she say that? And look at my feathered nest that I'm going to get into. Now, the feathered animals make a lot of noise going down, so just be patient till we get to the bottom. And I'll keep drinking, darling. Just keep drinking. Here we go. Oh, it's so soft. Oh my God, I've always wanted black wings. You know, everyone wants white wings. Why? I could be the black swan. Well, I could have been. I don't think I could be now. And I'm wearing a very old peignoir, which I love. I love beautiful lingerie. And sometimes it's like flannels. I like flannel pajamas too. But I really like this. I've had it a long time. Got it at IMAC years ago. It has shoulder pads, the whole thing. I'm going to show you this glass though. And there's some for you. So get your glass out too. Isn't that Samara something? Come close, Samara. She's the camera person today. Look at that. Is that lovely? It just makes me feel good to look at the glass and to feel these feathers. Oh, I'm really in hog heaven here. I just hope that you're having as good a time as I am. And I am. And I'm going to light this candle because I always light candles for you. And this one was given to me by Darwin Bell in San Francisco at the luncheon I gave, not knowing that they were going to, they being Team Montandon. Here's to you. Here's to the most wonderful time. Here's to silliness. Here's to laughter. And most of all, to love. So, you're on your way. But when I went to San Francisco and went to Rachel's wedding, and then the next day I had this lunch at the, what was that place? The Waterfront restaurant. Oh, we had such a good time. And when I walked in, everyone had already gotten there pretty much. And there was this beautiful carrot cake with one candle on it. And I thought, oh, it's my birthday. They're remembering my birthday. And we really laughed a lot. We always laugh a lot when we're together. There were 12 people there. And Christine Owner brought the cake. And Kate Ellison brought wine. And Darwin Bell gave me this. And everybody gave me presents. It felt like my birthday. I didn't expect it, and it was just quite lovely. They are the group that will be helping me launch Peeing on Hot Coals. And if you don't know by now, that's my book. It's a childhood memoir of growing up in the Dust Bowl of Oklahoma and Texas, of the Great Depression, of hunger, and of actually peeing on hot coals when I was 7. And it was pretty horrendous. My book goes into all of the details of that, and it's really good, even if I say so myself. We've decided it's going to come out in September. Now, I know I keep changing the date, and that's okay, it's finished, and I hope you'll wait. You will, of course. You're my friends. But I feel that I want to travel, as I've said, in an RV or a bus, something I can sleep in and that people can come with me on, and go to the independent bookstores along the route. And we have to make the route because the independent bookstores really need attention. And so that's what I'm going to do. And I'll keep you apprised, of course. But, you know, this is so good. I just want to sit here and drink. But I might fall off my nest. I want to talk about being silly. And I also want to talk about this necklace, because that's not so silly. But I told you I would explain it to you when I wore it once before. This was given to me when I was on my way to the Soviet embassy in Washington, D.C. for the first ever meeting with Gorbachev and Reagan, and they had this big event at the embassy. And I was one of those invited. And so a friend gave me this necklace that's gotten kind of tattered. I'd love to have it copied. I don't know how that could be done. It was much finer when I got it, and of course it's turned kind of yellow. It's made out of, I don't even know what it's made out of. Maybe I'll take it off and show it to you. Maybe you will know. So if I can get it off, and I know I can, I got it on. What do you think that's made out of? It's almost like a clay molded something. And originally the dove had these going through, you know, the green olive branch. And as I said, it was much whiter. And it has this pink binding here that's of the same material. And then a chain. And a funny thing, you know, it's really odd how people notice your jewelry and your hair. I noticed that when I was on television. It didn't matter what I was saying or doing. They would notice the necklace and my hair and complain or compliment, one way or the other. But at that event at the Soviet embassy, I was wearing a beautiful blue Dior suit with a V kind of neckline and this necklace. And I got up and spoke at one point, and it was on the news, and people in San Francisco were, you know, elated to see me on the news. But what did they want to know about? They didn't know what I said to Gorbachev. They wanted to know about the necklace. Oh, we are funny creatures, aren't we? But I really want to talk too today about being silly. As we grow older, we think many people think they have to be, behave a certain way, dress a certain way. And that's not true. And we get boring. We get so boring that we bore ourselves. And I think we should be silly. Occasionally, not all the time, although it's okay. Yesterday I went into the store to get these feathers and things. And I started talking to two women who worked there. And they were, you know, up in their years, but they wouldn't tell me their age. And so I said, well, I'm 85, and that loosens everybody up. And I said, I'm taking these feathers to decorate my stair chair, because I think that stair chair is so boring, and I've wanted to decorate it for years. And they looked at me and they said, good for you. Good for you. More people should act like that. And I said, well, what are you doing? How are you acting? Are you acting silly once in a while? Are you playing? No. And I said, if it's good for me, why isn't it good for you? So anyway, we got into a big conversation, as I want to do, as you know by now. And they said, oh, come back again, come back and talk to us. And I said, okay, I'll come back, but I'm going to ask you what you've done that's fun, what you've done to play. And I'm asking you that today. What do you do to play? What is fun for you? Uh, it's not the same for everybody, I know. How many people would want to do this? More, I would hope. But to just act the way you would when you were a kid, before you bought in perhaps to societal norms. You're supposed to do this, you're supposed to act like this. Nonsense, nonsense. And when people say to me, oh, think outside of the box, I go like, what? What are you talking about? What box? There's a box? I've never seen a box. There is no box. If there's a box, it's in our heads. And why do it? So anyway, this is Preacher Pat saying, I hope you have a wonderful holiday. And I'll be talking to you. Zamara's leaving on vacation for 2 weeks. So, honey, I'm going to need your company more than ever. Oh, God, I'm going to need lots of things around here. Oh, Zamara, don't go. I hope she has a wonderful time. She's driving with her family to Georgia. Back, whoa, big drive. I love you. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.